Today you are picking out one piece of artwork that you would like to put in the showcase, and you are signing your artwork and taping your artwork to a frame or matting it. That's the art word for when you frame a piece of art. The very first thing you need to do when you choose your artwork is go ahead and check the back of your artwork and make sure that you have your name and your homeroom teacher's name written down on the back. If you don't, get a pencil out of the supply box and make sure and write those things down so that your artwork doesn't get lost. The next thing you need to do is decide where you want to sign your name on the front of your artwork. Look at the bottom and you can decide what direction you want your art to go. So you can turn your artwork around and decide if you want it to be horizontal or vertical. I'm gonna have mine vertical, and then I'm gonna choose a spot along the bottom of my art where I can sign my name. I could either put it in the left corner, the middle, or the right corner. And the way that my artwork is designed, it makes the most sense for me to sign my name on the left-hand corner. So grab a Sharpie, and you wanna write your name clearly so that when it's hanging in the hallway, your friends and your family are going to be able to tell that that is your artwork. The next step is to flip your artwork over and put a piece of tape in the corner so that you can tape your artwork down. I have a special trick for creating rolls of tape. You want to unwind a little bit of tape and use your scissors to cut that piece of tape off. And then what I would do is I would put my tape on the edge of my table, and it already kind of wants to curl around. So I'm gonna take the part of my tape that's at the end and facing me, I'm gonna curl that all the way around and stick it down onto the tape that's already touching the table. That way when I peel it off, I have a circle of tape ready to go. I'm gonna put that tape in the corner of my artwork. That's gonna hold my artwork down nice and flat onto my frame or my mat board. And I'm going to put one of these pieces of tape into each corner of my artwork. So again, my trick for creating a circle or a roll of tape is tape down your tape onto the table, take the part that's facing you and roll it all the way around and stick that tape right back onto the table. And when you peel it off, you will have a circle ready to go. When I'm taping this down, I don't want to put it in the middle because that's not going to hold it down very well, but I also don't want to put it so that it's hanging off the edge. I'm going to show you why. If you put it so it's hanging off the edge, when you tape your artwork down, that tape is going to show through and people are going to notice the tape instead of noticing your artwork. So on this side, I put my tape inside of my paper nice and neat so that it won't show up when we flip it over to the other side. So I'm going to move this one and tape it inside the paper so it's not hanging off the edge. I would continue taping, and I would put a piece of tape here and a piece of tape there, and once I have all 4 corners taped, then I want to set my artwork all the way on the edge of my table. I'm putting it right on top of my number. That way I'm going to have a lot of empty space in the middle of my table to work on the drawing project that I would do while I'm waiting for my table to get called up. Once I see that your table is all finished taping and you've been working on your drawing projects and you've been really focused, I will call one table up at a time to bring their artwork to the matting station and help me tape down your artwork onto the mat or the frame.